Okay, so we're gonna do Loyola versus Cannone. This was the semifinal in the Cairo World Championships this year. It's probably one of my favorite bouts this year. Really amazing bout, a lot of back and forth. And what's interesting to note is that Loyola actually beat Cannone at Euros, and it was a pretty decisive victory. So Cannone probably had a bone to pick when he walked into that bout. So overall, yeah. So just let's watch that carefully. So in Loyola, just a great result. By no means a slacker. He got top 8 at the European Championships, and he in his top 8 bout, he ended up cramping out. So he had a medical withdrawal. So who knows? Maybe he kind of made it further that day. But ultimately, great result at Worlds. So this guy is now in top 16. Cannone obviously wins the whole tournament. But let's go watch that bout. With that being said, thank you to all of you who joined my Discord when I last posted it. Discord is down in the bottom. It's a great chat community channel where we can just talk about fencing constantly. Any questions you have, I'll do my best to answer. Some other people might have their own opinions too. It's just a great place to bounce ideas and have a good time. We're going to have our first community night. It's going to be Saturday, August 6th, 4 Pacific. And then the next one, I'll try to make it a bit more European friendly. So I'll twist around the times, but come submit your videos in the Discord, any things you want to watch. If you're willing to having yourself criticized or just get some tips, we'll be looking at all of that as kind of as a big group. So that should be a lot of fun. So come join that. Discord link in the bottom. On top of that, next video is a footwork video. It's going to be a bit more beginner focus. It's almost done, but it's not quite the quality I wanted. So I'm taking my time with that one. Other than that, there is online coaching has been pretty successful. So if you are interested in upping your game a tiny bit, or you're just curious, even if you just questions about it, send me an email, message me on Discord. It's absolutely fine to ask. Other than that, let's go enjoy this video. All right, so after that rant, let's have a look at the bout, huh? So, yeah, as I said in the intro, Loyola did beat Cannone pretty handily in the European Championships. It was 15-10 or 11. And then here you'll see Cannone gets a lot of toe hits, a few really good flushes. And I feel that Loyola kind of lets go of this match off a few brain farts. But what's interesting is though, Cannone's getting a lot of praise for his foot hit. So let's watch how he does it. I believe his first one's 1. So this, whoa.
Nothing there.
So this is 1,000,000% a no touch. You just want to look again real quick, right? Why is it a no touch? Flush, parry. They both miss, fair enough. So this is the first one after the pass, second one after the pass.
Nothing there.
Oh wait, they actually don't hit. Never mind. I'm the fool here.
In one movement.
Wow. Let's rewatch it. The fact that this is a single.
In one movement. In one.
Right, so Loyola clearly keen on just punishing. Right, so he really wants to punish on this. Retreat, set the distance back, but Cannone is, right, he's really good at getting just enough and gets a single.
Loyola with the attack.
This is one of the things that makes Cannone so hard. He's hard to fence. He's so hard to catch. Right? On the foot plant. This will get probably 90% of people in the world on a single for Loyola. But Cannone is just able to eke out a bit of a lean back.
A nice hit to the foot for...
That's a lovely hit. So, notice that's like 1, 2. So look at how he preps his footwork. It's always the same. 1, 2. 1, 2. right? So it hides in plain sight, right? You get used to a rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it just comes out of nowhere. See here, it looks the same. Here it looks the same. It looks almost the same, but like if you can really tell by this twitch, boom.
Nice hit to the foot for
And he's able to get back so fast that it's hard to punish. As you can see, like the acceleration is just at the end. This is actually so sick. Right, it still just looks like a step, and then he creeps in.
Loyola through there.
Is that a stare down? Wow, so he just grabs 8, gets it in. Look how close Cannone was. This is a power move, so it's if you don't pay attention every second, I will get you. That's kind of what Loyola. Look at this here, little stare down.
Through there. Cannone was able to find.
I don't know if they know each other that much, or if they're friends or not, but I doubt both these guys are pretty nice, so I doubt there's any beef. See, like super premeditated. He's just like, I'm taking blade, and then see even on this, where Cannone gets caught off guard, he's able to almost get the seating parry. So this is something we can watch. Look, and he looks at the hand. He looks, but not while going forward. A lot of people, we get focused on the hand, and then by the time we realize we're at the body, it's too late. His hand, look away.
Nice there from Loyola.
So, right, so Loyal's finding the timing. He really wants to get on these, and he's like, man, this is a lot of prep. So here they're far. Still far. Okay, so this is on Loyola's term, so it really happened really fast. Still far, a little bit closer. And then here is where I feel like he made his plan. Yeah. So let's back up a few steps. So on this approach, I see. Okay, so Cannone was just bouncing back and forth, in and out. And then here, Loyola crept in just a tiny bit to be able to get into a distance where a semi-straight lunge. But you see, and on top of that, he takes 8, and Cannone likes to cut over those. But since it was too close, there's no way. Really good read by Loyola. He doesn't have like the bounciest of work, but he's very steady. So when he sneaks in, you can't really tell. Alright, this is one I meant earlier. Right, so almost gets to seating. 1, yeah, way past 1, 2. There's no way that's good.
In the quarterfinals,
1, 2, yeah. I wouldn't give it. Oh, let's keep going. I really like this exchange here. So look at this. Foot. Look at all this, like, a lot of really far hand threatening. So I don't think he meant to get that. Like, it's just one of those, like, I'm going to go duck in. He's very close. Very often, he gets these around here. He just misses. Loyola also kind of misses. But with French grip power, we get it on the way back. So for me, it's one of those. We take those. We put ourselves where we needed to be, but very hard to replicate. It's not the greatest camera shot, but we'll take it. So that's one of the things, right, where toe hits are so good. Right, he's able to go for it and then just leave. Like look how little danger he is. Right, like unless there's a tip in front of him, he's right back out. Look how deep he goes with his feints. Right, like you'd almost think this is a lunge, but he's actually super ready to go back. Oof. Camera change, a little awkward. Hopefully they give us a replay there.
Loyola.
Wow. Good lunge. So, what I'm guessing is he was still looking for the bounce. Right on that bounce forward. But he's just sweeping 8 to force Cannone into a big movement. But like, it's not a huge sweep, right? It's like, at most it goes a little far out, but there's barely any wind up, right? It's really just zoom. And then he gets it in. Really lovely hit. Oops. Whoa, textbook.
Cannone launches a huge flash attack. Loyola gets his arm out.
So this felt a little bit far from Cannone.
And takes the lead.
So I just want to go back to see where he was when he started. Very close. So to me, it feels like Cannone was kind of chasing a bit there. Because Loyola is already on the backwards momentum. So maybe he was expecting a bit more of a commitment here. Right, so boom, he thought he was alright, next time he goes back in. But Loyola was still on the ready, but like it's still incredibly close. Look at that. Oh. Loyola with that beautiful riposte. Although, like, I think, granted, he didn't get this hit.
Huge flash attack.
I think it leads up to 2 more hits later. Super close. Boom, boom. Look at the balance, too. Very well done.
Double.
This is pretty cool. So it's kind of what you said earlier. It goes in, leaves. A lot of people get hit here, but at least Cannone doubles, so it's kind of no harm, no foul. Boom, toe hit, recover, gets the pushback on the front leg. Just barely though. Loyola is lightning fast.
We're going to go to our first 1-minute break, but this has been an excellent first period for Nestor Loyola of Belgium. And
right, so
he's got plenty to work.
All right, so now, so we're in the, right is the break.
Cannone,
if you are Cannone, like if you're coaching Cannone, what do you tell him? Right, obviously, like, try to keep the random attacks off. Try to stop with the random attacks. Try to pull him a bit more, because that's where work the foot. Really make him move his hand, because when Loyola's hand is stable,
This guy is
But
clean.
Jonathan Swenson of Sweden in
Then I think if
32.
I'm Loyola, if I'm coaching Loyola,
He had a really
I'm telling him
tough
to
match
really,
against Ruslan Kurbanov.
wow, nice
It
hit.
was
I'm
a
telling him
hard
to
fight.
really commit
But
on
this
those
is
forward
a,
actions when he chooses them.
this
No
is a
hesitation.
This is a
Because otherwise, Cannone
kind of
does
opponent
what
that he's
Cannone does.
facing in Nesser Loyola. Now, can
That was one we
Loyola
were
hold
talking about
on
earlier.
to all the good
It's a good
facing
one.
in Nesser Loyola? Now, can
Just miss
Loyola
it.
hold on
Boom, gets
to
it
all
on the
the
way
good work
back.
that he's done so far?
And this is why also
He is
learn to fix your weapons, folks. Then you can really get those sly hits. Wow. So. So look, notice how he kind of squats into it. Boom. Lovely. Wow, that was good. I wonder if we get the slow-mo.
Loyola went looking for the blade there and might have made some contact with it, but not enough to slow the blade.
Okay, so let's look how different the footwork is. So normally guy Cannone forward. So usually he brings his front foot back here. So hiding in plain sight, right? Front foot, and then he doesn't bring it back at all. Like, see, he doesn't actually move, and he just pops off. Wow. Like just loading your legs. I'm gonna watch that again. I really enjoyed that. Boom. He didn't actually move. Loyola got a little too close. Really well done. That was so good. Oh, little blade bend there. Look how nice this is. So, right, see? Unpunishable. Worst case scenario is a double here. And a mean noodle bend. Let's just...
Cannone comes off the piece to straighten his weapon.
Just want enough, to hit the footsteps a tiny bit. I feel like it really adds to the experience. Ah, so right, so Loyola. I feel like this might have been tactical here. He just hits two, but I feel like he knows Cannone is gonna do. He likes to get out of the way lower, so he's sticking to 8, which is already something he does. But I feel like he's driving his tip a little lower than he would normally. Really nice. Yeah, he just barely hits.
Cannone going in for that ducking counter. Loyola.
Oof.
Loyola showing a lot of confidence in this match. And Romain Cannone has been fencing so well all day.
So Cannone is like really focusing on. I feel like he really wants to. Yeah. Oh my god. Like so close. So like he's really trying to bait Loyola's hand to move. And previously in the match, this was a single, and he really gets out of the way. I feel like he's really trying to get his hand to. Oh man, that was sick.
Nice there from Cannone.
Please tell us we get a slow-mo here. 1. So on when they both.
Just a flick across.
So this is a little risky, but like worst case scenario, I feel like here is a double. It's a little far. So the reason I think the reason it is Loyola's been doing 8 a lot, and doing card flicks like basically directly counters that. And then if you're good, like if you're very good like this, You can actually get it on someone's extension.
You see the replay.
So this is what I meant earlier, right? Where a momentary lapse in judgment really costs a lot.
Front.
So he just kind of flushes. He kind of skill checks Cannone, but like on the retreat. So earlier in the match, we saw that Loyola wasn't able to get Cannone when he was ready, or like when he wasn't quite ready, and then here, way out of distance. So that one's very expensive.
Cannone starting to assert himself.
So Cannone was already on. He was already on a retreat. So to me, it's an unforced error. It looked very effortless. Always be ready. As soon as the ref says LA, you are ready.
Nice hit to foot.
So, look how kind of seamless. 1, 2. They really come out of nowhere.
Nice hit to foot. Cannone starting to regain his form.
See, we can kind of see here, right, the positioning. Boom. It looks like a normal step. Normal step. And then he just goes in. So that's why they keep catching people off guard. It looks like business as usual, then all of a sudden, acceleration. Oh, an eye for an eye, or should we say a foot for a foot? So let's see how Loyola got that. Wow, this is actually like, Cannone always does his body pumps, but man, is it rare that he gets caught on the foot on those. Really good read by Loyola. So a little rushed here, but also well, boom. So a little. Cannone kind of lives and dies by how brave he can be sometimes. To me, he didn't necessarily have to go for that, but then again, I'm not world champion.
Double.
So even when he does kind of get caught. That being said, so forward, and oh yeah, he was on the flat foot and he still doubles out. So
Double.
Just French grip things.
Loyola's not only showing a lot of diversity in his moves and his judgment, but diversity in his.
So, if you go back, going back to the few hits, it looks like Loyola really tells himself if he gets caught not sure, he instantly takes an extra step back, and this gives him the time to do that.
A lot of diversity in his.
A lot of this is if you get caught flat-footed, you will get drawer pulled to the face.
But he's adapting really well to what Romain Cannone throws at him, and he's back in the lead.
Right, so a lot of people get really stuck here on the threat because, well, it's so scary, right? You're naturally going to parry, get flat-footed, or try something. He knows he's in trouble, takes the retreat, gives him just enough room. Like, see, and says they're big parries. It gives him just enough room to go get it. When in doubt, follow your legs. Ooh, it's a rough one.
Cannone
Slimed his way in.
goes low, and Loyola trying to find the target, can't.
Barely misses. They both miss. And then since Cannone is in a little bit better balance, he gets to have the repose. So it's, you know what? Not every hit's going to be clean.
Make the hit.
So we take those. But it's also the first time this bout that Cannone hasn't retreated after a toe hit, I think.
Go to our second 1-minute break. Left.
All right, now entering the third period.
What a match.
So let's
this
see
is
what
turning out to be.
happens. And I think like they're both real. Like it's been pretty interesting because Cannone did start making Loyola move his hand more,
It's not happening.
but then they've both had a few moments where they weren't quite themselves, or at least they were less disciplined than I think they usually are. So let's see. Let's fast forward here because we're not. Oh, this was one of the cool ones. Miss, just barely. And then also here. And then misses. Wow. What a fight. Alright, so let's see.
We start our third and final period, our first men's épée semifinal. Winner into the gold medal match.
So this is another one, right? You're kind of like things are just getting started. But I guess it did work earlier, but I feel like wow, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit unwarranted from Loyola, but at the same time, he did get one earlier, so he had reason to think that it would work. But Cannone was just ultra ready for that. So as much as I can armchair analyst here, he did have reason to think that this could work. Oh, it's a big release. And he went in, but it was a little too far, but still, the fact that he was able to get the blade let him get the double. It's pretty, very textbook, as it were.
But it's Cannone now who's in the driver's seat.
Wow. So that was
And only 1 point away from the gold medal match.
just wow. Please, please, please give us a slow-mo.
The gold medal
No slow-mo. So
now
let's see.
who's seat.
So let's see. It just looks like a normal step. He kind of step gets the 8. Oh, wow.
But it's Cannone
So everything
now
just
who's
kind
in
of
the
looks like a
driver's
normal creep. Just normal creep. Boom. Very bold.
seat. And only 1 point away from the gold medal match.
Man, this I want to this brand fence it. If anyone knows where to get it, let me know. I'd love to try their stuff. If anyone from Fence It is watching, I want to try your stuff. Oh, really well done. So goes in. Doesn't feel it. Instantly just retreats. Every time Loyola retreats, like really
There's one
gets that
back for
retreat in,
Loyola.
gets the
He
balance.
needs another.
He usually gets really solid hits on Cannone. Like these guys
One
cannot
single
chase
red
each
light
other.
to stay in this. He's got it.
Oh, so this is the ultimate answer. If you don't panic. But see again, nice retreat. Gets the counterattack.
He's got it.
I think without a retreat, this is a double at best. Textbook. Clean.
He's got it. He's got it. We're level at 14. And there's a world of time on the clock.
Then we're probably going to witness one of the nicer hits we've seen this year. Oof.
He's going to go for it. Double.
What is, so yes, he saw every time Cannone tries to pull, or at least very often, Loyola tries to punish, or at the very least assert himself.
Oh, he does it. Romain Cannone goes.
Wow, just it's really seamless. So just look at how every time he does a prep, like we could probably freeze frame this. There's just so much threat, like nothing, nothing. Boom.
Oh, he does it. Romain Cannone goes for the foot again. And the referee must check the video before call.
Yeah, I know what. Do we get a slow-mo of that hit? Give us a slow-mo. Alright, there it is. Oh my god, like he just... Like it starts off as a... Oh my god. Right, so it's like... Just look at how low to the ground that is. Look how low to the ground that is. Like it starts low, low, doesn't really land. The tension is here. Like nothing. Beautiful. The absolute last second. So, thank you for watching. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. At the same time, we do have a Discord channel. So if you made it this far, we have ourselves a Discord channel. It's all down there. It's just for a bunch of people who really like fencing. You can talk about whatever you want. I'll answer as many questions as I can. And on Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, we will have a community night, and that's should be fun. Like I did a quick test, and we had just out of nowhere we had 10 people, so I'm hoping we can get a lot more people. Just go in. If you have any questions, if you have any bouts, you can submit them. If you have anything you want to watch. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you guys later.